left and co-commentator for the evening. He's the general, you know, I'm talking about. It's Teko Modise.
Good evening, Mr. Rocky. We're expecting a beautiful game, especially looking at the number of fans that came in tonight.
And that's how they'll line up, Teko.
Yeah, with unchanged lineup, we'll see Kumere mostly operating on the left-hand side, but we've seen also him, you know, cutting in, become second 10 with Zikali, of course.
That's KAIZER Chiefs for you.
Yeah, with KAIZER Chiefs, of course, with the unfortunate incident that Miguel had to encounter now at the warm-up, they need to reshuffle their back line. But in that midfield where I think they struggled over the weekend with Maboe and Teto coming in to try and give that stability. Yeah, indeed, there are more Chiefs fans here, and as much as I ask you off air, then with the number of crowds that are coming in, will that be an advantage to Richards Bay or disadvantage? Because knowing the house Chiefs will be able to dominate, but yet again, because of the proximity, get those positive results that you need.
It is Richards Bay FC who will get us underway for the start of the first half. That attacked the goal to the left-hand side of your screen with us 3 hours ago. There were still plenty of fans outside the stadium, but got in nice and comfortably. As Gaston Serino, only his 4th appearance in the starting lineup, that's going to be a little bit too far. Quite eager to attack, and that early pressure that came from Sanele Barnes, who's now dropped over onto the left-hand side from a position on the right and picks up Ntungwa. Nice first-time ball in as well. Is their second ball for Richards Bay FC? Well, Barnes is looking hungry.
Under pressure, the game is still early. Make sure that you play safety first.
Mtetwa, Gaston Serino. It's fascinating. Tulani Gumede, back to Ntungwa. Zikali. It's a decent ball, and I was wondering how many times we're going to see exactly that sort of ball, because this man's on debut.
Yeah.
And Kanyiso Shinga just Lee there as well, and little float in towards the near post. The header goes wide. Good effort from Richards Bay FC. There was a deflection.
Either delay, they just waited for him to make that type of run, but he didn't connect with the ball.
April and May. Polokwane City Pirates, Sundown, Sekekuni and Amazulu all the way from home and all in a row. Maboe. Mduneka is uncompromising as well in the English lower leagues. In the meantime, here's Ntungwa. Lovely little feed through here. The opportunity for Kumete. Unselfishly tries to pick out Moses and Tembu. Great opportunity and solid defending from Chiefs.
Yeah, they did so, but what a beautiful pass they've been done by Kumete to be able to find also another space. Good ball being played in that midfield, but good recovery with from Mabuya there to make sure that he cancel the danger.
Manning Rangers team, and Gord Nickerson in charge of that one. Oh, the ball very nearly landed kindly. I think the referee's whistle there for a bit of foul play by Lundi Mahala, but yeah. Solomon's under pressure once again, and ball's been kept beautifully in play by Tulani Gumete. You've seen the decent crosses he can send in. Gets rid of Gaston Serino. Tries to pick out Ntembu. Still the pressure coming, this time from Zikali. Remo Gallants will be on duty against Chippa United in East London tomorrow. Free kick taken by Ntembu, punched away by Bruce Bavuma. Confidently enough, and there's a whipping shot back in by Sanele Barnes. The rebound, Mahala! It's exactly what he got out of that. Yeah. It was Mahala, it was on a plate. Nice ball away by Moses Mtembu. This is what we were talking about, Tulani Gumete. Serino was down, nice cover though. He's forced to turn though, inside and outside as Mtembu comes back to defend. Otieno does well. Purposeful pressure here by Richards Bay FC, too far for... As we said, in 2024 and 2025, Richards Bay FC won this fixture. Training committee would love to do that as well. Is that obstruction from McCarthy? Absolutely. On the right-hand side, Serino finally finds him. First time ball. Looking for Chislett. Again, it's a top work done by Klakusani Mtetwa. Chislett. He's working hard on that left-hand side. FC are in the Nedbank Cup quarterfinals this weekend, by the way. Some interesting lineups. No KAIZER Chiefs, no Pirates, no Sundowns. New champions as well to be crowned. the KAIZER Chiefs.
We've seen that normally Zikali be the one that actually lead at midfield, but tonight
it's a beautiful turn from Tetra. Sorry, Checo. Chislet, lovely ball. Sereno hits wide. It's almost like he took his eyes off the ball when it came to him under pressure from Mtungwa. Gallant 6 for Magesi FC. So another draw for Richards Bay FC, and they'll continue to lead as far as that statistic is concerned. Not a bad ball from Shinga because it arrives at Claudini Lepo. I think they were too close to the assistant referee on the far side, Timbisa Siacha. But the referee perhaps doing the right thing there with the yellow cards. Introducing Shabalala. Oh, there was a chance to release Velapai, but it releases Claudini Lepo instead. Beautiful pass from Shabalala. And perhaps the best bit of action we've seen in the second half so far. And we're already halfway through the second half. A slip from Bradley Cross. Sinele Barnes. Space here for Gumete. A turn from Gumete. A goal for Gumete. Finally, the deadlock is broken. And just when there was action on one side of the field.
This is where it actually starts. With that attack as well. Lepo trying to play in, but Richards Bay are not clearing the ball, playing it out. And they end up finding that winning ball space. But I guess here, look at where Kukoz is happening. That flick as well from Mahala. But look at Sanele Barnes, realizing as well that there's enough space on the right-hand side. The calmness, the composure of Gumede inside that box, being able to put that ball in, to be able to give Richards Bay a lead.
And with Cross having been turned upside down by his own making, then McCarthy had to come across to the left-hand side to try and cover that inside left channel. And Tetra was too late coming down the middle, and it's very, very tough when you're trying to defend a counter-attack. And when he was signed from Stellenbosch FC, where he was really, really, really playing well, he just hasn't been the same player at KAIZER Chiefs. Yeah, it's, one could argue the difference of the pressure when you're playing for, you know, one team rather than the other. But the fans are certainly... Ngani Zulu looking to come on from an injury. Ochiena was not that well positioned. It was a delightful ball. In there by Zikali again. Opportunity here for Richards Bay FC from a distance. Keeper's done brilliantly. Brave work from the goalkeeper in front of the Knox man. Still the Knox man. And again denied by Bruce Bavuma and punched away from the danger zone. How many chances do you need?
From Vuma, but yet again, that counter-attack again with Gumete being involved. Look at Vuma making himself big. Yet again, another opportunity again that falls from Tizo with an experience as well. Vuma again coming again, that header from Zikali. Vuma again being able to make a triple save.
I'll tell you what, if there's anything in the match that'll give you confidence, yeah, they're on a losing form at the moment and conceded 4 goals in 2 matches. A massive, massive boost. 5 minutes added on in Richards Bay. Space at the back post. Space in front of goal. Just the goal scorer of the first goal. Maybe looking for a handball in there, but nothing more because the angle was too tight for Tulani.
They have a big results for them tonight, especially with the crowd that came here. The last time we spoke about the last victory that they had against Amazulu here. So been really struggling here at home, but tonight they showed so much.
Again, and the is away. It's got some support as well, and Kenma was in support. Fabulous challenge by Solomons.
Richards Bay has been looking very dangerous on the transition with
Bartman having to do a spot of defending. Mabuya with a dink. Space for Nkema! Off the woodwork. Bavuma makes a save.
Richards Bay continued to pass so much pressure on the KAIZER Chiefs defensive line. Look at the ball being played by Mabuya. Very clever little flick here. Header rather from Tizo. Nkema there could have scored, should have scored. Brilliant ball with no pressure.
Oh my word.
Fortunately there for him there, but another save again from
Chanel. Richards Bay FC will score the goal. They'll hold out. They'll beat Amakosi for the 3rd season in a row. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. 4 in a row now. for KAIZER Chiefs. A record away run that's been broken. And all in all, just not good enough on the day, I don't think.
Not good enough indeed, especially when they were expected to be reactive from the bad results that they faced over the weekend against Orlando Pirates. They're coming in to a very determined side that is Richards Bay.